Hey there, my friends. I just wanted to show you very quickly how you as students are going to be able to access your assignments, download and print those assignments, and then how you can upload completed assignments into a classroom that you're enrolled in this year. So I am going to start from just this Google Classroom home screen. And for this example, I'm going to go into my math 8th grade class that I'm enrolled in. In order to get to your initial assignments, I like to click up here on classwork. You obviously can access them through your stream. They're just a little bit trickier to find, I think, sometimes. And for this one, I'm going to go to this 914 assignment, Chapter 1, Lesson 2. And I'm going to click on View Assignment. This is your main page for your assignments. So this is where you can ask teachers private questions about the assignment that you're about to do. It's where you're going to be able to turn it in. You'll notice that I'm missing this assignment at this time. There is a due date on there and the date that it was assigned. And then if the teacher has uploaded a worksheet, which Mrs. Utter has in this example, you can go ahead and open that by clicking right here. I like to open it using DocHub here in the Open With. You also could just choose to print it and then write all of your answers and then snap a little picture using your Chromebook or a cell phone and upload it that way. I really like to use DocHub because it gives us some of those extra tools. So you'll notice up here along the top that it gives you an option to add text boxes, to draw freehand. So this is like using a pen to highlight, to add comments if you think the teacher needs to see something that's pointed out or you want to add a little extra, and then to erase. Those are all kind of neat. You could even upload potentially a picture, which is pretty cool for some assignments. If you were to use this freehand writing, I do not find it very user-friendly. I would think if you're using an iPad or an iPencil, it would be far more user-friendly on this DocHub. But in this example, I am obviously not using the freehand tool yet. You do have to be careful what you click. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, say I used a calculator. Clearly I did not. Maybe the answer is 57. This is a perfect example of when I am not a huge fan of using the freehand on the Chromebook because it does take a minute to load. Your other option would be to use a text box, and you just kind of put it in there. You can add your work and say the answer to this question above is 44 goose eggs. And you can just go ahead and add that in there. It all sort of auto saves, so you don't have to be so fearful about if it accidentally closes on you. When you're all done, you can then again choose if you want to print it out and snap a picture. Or what I consider to be a better option is under your printers, instead of choosing a printer that you would usually have, you can choose Save as PDF. When you click Save, it lets you put it directly into one of the files here on your Chromebook or on your iPad or whatever device you happen to be using. I like to just store it in downloads. Obviously, I already have this saved, so I'm just going to replace this file and click OK, replace that file. Now that that file is in my computer, I can go back to the assignment that I started with, and I can click Add or Create. Now, when you click Add or Create and you choose a file, you can choose that picture that you already snapped a picture of, or you can choose the file that you downloaded as a PDF just through this Browse tool here. And just so you know, I clicked Upload and then Browse. And then in here, you'll notice that I still have my downloads. I have that 8th grade Chapter 1, Lesson 2 PDF that Mrs. Utter sent in Classroom. I go ahead and I upload that. And it does still give you the option to make sure that that's the assignment that you did. And you'll notice the 57 and then 44 goose eggs that we did before. And you can go ahead and click Turn In. And that will keep track of your assignment so the teacher knows that it's ready to be graded. Also, once she grades it, you will be able to see your grade on the side if she decides to do that. Also, you'll notice that it is marked as turned in late. You can ask questions again over here. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about how to access your Google assignments. Please feel free to email me if you have any more questions. And I hope that you really have a super